surprised they have both the point, equal point and the cover point back as far as they are. But Donaldson in. And she will take it into one of the sweepers. 91 now for Holzer. Pink is still on 25. Channel 8 Sports, 24-hour coverage. Here at the Cracknell Field. Donaldson bowls. Play behind the point. Run. Yarrambat's only to a score of about 220. Now unless Panton can take a look at Yarrambat, will get to 220 without too much difficulty.
And that's game on.
Bowls. That's on the off stump. Game by that foot.
They just get stuck in your throat, I don't do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do it. Stuck in your throat.
The ball out from Donaldson. The ball, and that's the end of the over. Score 175 to 6. And then that helps. So then you continue the conference. Transfer thing. The two things. Wilson bowling. Ryan being fast. Going.
In a second I'll need someone to go down and check that it's still transmitting properly.
Yeah,
Ready? Wilson bowls once more. In the air. This is a chance. Gilmore's under it. Save as out that time. Gilmore claims himself under it. And that's the big wicket. Holzer is out for 91. That is a big breakthrough for the Hills.
Absolutely. Alright, I'll go check.
video that everybody.
Holzer's the big wicket there. He's disappointed. 91. And a sad way to go from a key innings. The new man walks to the wicket. The Hills back on track. Just 3 goals. I was getting to a city. Well, maybe a bit closer. Hear that?
How's the filming going, Bella? Oh, yeah. Come here to 4, you fast. People up.
Wilson to bowl. Oh, interesting style there.
The pressure took too long. It's only now 10 minutes of this. That. Ball 1. Through mid wicket. Just misses out. That's going to go to the boundary.
4 more. Global travel, sports and schools.
Well, they just beat up the wicket Panton Hill. But that doesn't mean Yarrambat can't keep scoring runs. They've got to keep doing it, the bats.
They've got to keep going, Yarrambat. What's the score now, Pie Man?
7 for 179. Hank now the key man. He's on 25 and he's got to really carry the side. Maybe get himself a half century on the way. back to the bowler. Butler. Yeah.
Another exciting over from Wilson. Removes the wicket, the key wicket they had to take.
Well, it's not often the opening batsman can bat the whole day in a semi-final. And Holder was looking to do that, but unfortunately it didn't quite work for him this time.
Seven for 179. Leroy Donaldson.
Given. Past Gilmore. 7 for 180. Another exciting over the one before from Wilson. Got himself a wicket. Now Donaldson would like to join the party and get his first wicket over the up.
Yes, Donaldson has been struggling. Leroy Donaldson. He hasn't gotten many wickets this season, and he's looking for some wickets.
Hopefully he doesn't become the weak link in this final series for the Hills as he comes in now. One. Channel 8 is on the web at sorry, not W, this is channel8.com.au. That's Channel 8 on the web.
Why isn't it www?
So, well, it's actually on the World Wide Web, isn't it? Yes, www.channel8.com.au. Click on the sports part to go to sports.
Don't forget to email channel8sports@hotmail.com. Send us in your messages and we'll tell them out on air.
Donaldson into bowl. We're taking it from Duckworth.
Well taken by Ducky Duckworth Matthew. Now, we've got a special guest in the commentary box. We have,
Talented under 12 all-rounder, Jonty Rushton.
would you like to say something to the crowd, Jonty?
He said not really, that's the way it works. There's players to the outside. No run.
Very well.
So the Panton faithful here at today's game. None more faithful than Michael Smythe. As Lee Donaldson to bowl. Played through gully, but no run tated. Anderson doing some handy work there at backward point.
Absolutely. Yarrambat sure do have a uphill battle from here. You'd need at least 50 more runs to have a competitive total on the board. With only 3 wickets in hand, it's gonna be tough.
Hank's really the key here. They're 7 wickets down.
7.
They are 7.
7.
Well, no, one did 6.
That's because they hadn't updated the scoreboard
We've done a
yet.
little boxing where you go.
Because the wicket had just fallen. So here we go.
Wilson. Flown. Hank really does hold the key to this innings for the bats. He's survived so far. He's hit a couple of big shots. If Yarrambat going to get to a big score, he's really got to be there at the end.
Absolutely, Pie Man. Undoubtedly.
Again, play away to Anderson at backward point. Harry Wilson with Pie Man and a list of special guests coming in right throughout the afternoon here at the Crackman Reserve. Channel 8 Sports here for having the semi-final. Panton v Yarrambat. Panton finished top of Yarrambat 4 as Wilson bowls. Guys, it's the way the boundary. 4.
That was very quick. It was hit so quick, I couldn't tell where the ball was.
29 now to Hank. He's doing a bang up job now for the bats. Going over.
Can't believe it, Wilson. Utter confusion.
Single taken. Center for 185.
Slowly slipping towards a good total. Yarrambat.
Last time they played, Yarrambat made 290. I think that would be just beyond them at this stage.
Yes, who did make the runs when they scored that 290?
Actually, Justen Stewart, who made a duck today. He made 100 last time they met.
End of the over.
He was out to that crazy bowl that Marq got. And that's why Marq was so pleased, because he has good memory of that match. He noticed that the game was taken away from him at that moment. There is Marq. Has led from the front all year, including 156 against Mill Park and plenty of wickets throughout the season. Assistant coach at Panton ones. He's done a good job for them. Here's Lee Donaldson.
Long spell for Lee Donaldson. He's been really ranking up the overs today.
Well, they do probably need to get some overs into a late season, but you might as well bowl now. It's an important moment, and he's an experienced player. We actually won a bowling wood for Montmorency in the lower grade, and he came across to Pan Hill, where he's been hitting it ever since.
I'll get it. You give me money and I'll get some creative.
Just keeping outside off so far. I think he wants to stray onto the pads. Especially with only 2 men covering a leg glance. Also more there for the drive. Cut off there, and 1 more is added. And on to 31 and score. It's 7 for 186. It's a big collapse earlier when Yarrambat went from done 56 to 5 to 60. What's happened since then? Gives them a good length. Play to Anderson. No run. 7 for 186. Single taken. 187 to 7.
Well, bring him in. He just by himself is okay.
Yes. Darcy Barn and Wilkie Courts and all that.
So, Heath George has returned to the commentary box.
Hello, Chukka. Hello, Panton. Here's Wilson bowls. Play away for no run to door in close. So how do you think Yarrambat's going at the moment?
Well,
Yarrambat going steadily.
Yarrambat are on an uphill battle. They have to fight hard to get a good total. And they're doing it. They're not folding. They know they can still get a good total on the board.
Yep.
Even 180 is no easy feat.
Wilson. Driven now to Gilmore, but he has no problems in saving runs.
Yeah. Good catch you took this morning, Jackson.
If Jackson was with us, I'm sure he'd say that was a good catch this morning.
I mean, Pieman.
Well, my man didn't take any good catches.
I actually failed to take a catch in my career.
Yes.
I dropped about 14 though. That's Wilson bowls. I actually had to go weekending once. Unfortunately, the runs we made didn't quite cover the buys. We made a solid score of 150. They ended up getting to 320. 170 buys. There was about 3 of them went over. As Wilson bowls again. It's defended away. Yes, unfortunately Channel 8 weren't able to capture the moment of the semi-final so far. The catch that removed Matthew Del Mastro, caught Bellingham, bowled Bentley. A magnificent catch taken at mid-wicket. Del Mastro was dropped on 0, but then was caught on 8. That was the moment of the grand final so far. As Wilson coming into bowl. Wilson full 3 overs. Plenty of overs here today at the Cracknell Reserve for the semi-final between Panton and Yarrambat Money Shield sides. 80. 80 to go.
80 aside.
Panton have 3 teams in the grand final and semi-final this weekend, and we'll get scores from all 3 of those later on. At the moment, Wilson bowls, play away, and well done again for the batsman. Picked out a fielder they thought there was a single on, and that was Gilmore. And they got the run, so that ends the over. And the score now 8 or 7. Now I do think they do need some wickets here, just to give themselves the momentum when they go into bat. They wouldn't want to concede little partnerships the right way through. The Yarrambat get themselves to 240 or 230 even, and then they don't have the momentum.
You know, I'd say that this game is a lot like the under-16s game. Had a good start with the ball, then eased off the pressure, and suddenly...
Johnson in. Full toss there.
Just waiting for next one.
Oh, that's okay. That's if you can see the picture, but there's plenty of static. That just means people are walking.
More runs there, so we'll play into the leg side. Playman with a line of special guests, including under-16s player Heath George and under-12s player Jumpin Rushton. That was shocking camera work.
There's only one people in the whole time.
Well, it depends what 5 people there are anyway. Nah, Break going by himself.
Yes, that's okay, but none of Darcy Barden or...
Correct.
Yeah.
As Lee Donaldson charges in. Tucked him in. A plate of door. square leg and no runs home.
I'd say that Yarrambat are putting up a real good fight here. It just shows the spirit of the semi-final, not giving in to the Panton, even though they might prove very intimidating.
Dalton in. Oh, wasn't far away from the stumps. Chukka Wilson with Pieman, Heath George, Rory Kavanagh and Jumpin Rushton here at the Cracknell Reserve.
This is the Cracknell Reserve. You're watching Channel 8.
Right around the
The
glide.
home of Diamond Valley Cricket.
Play away. One more shot added.
Yes, it is sleepy business.
Really gut-wrenching business here at the Cracknell Reserve. Tiring stuff for fans, for players, for umpires, for commentators, and for viewers. One of the many fans here today.
Bella, bring her up there.
We're not letting them home. No.
Hey, who?
Rocky, it's Rocky.
Who are you? Simon Anderson. Who are you?
He's my bro.
Jay.
He's my bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack. Jack sent me
Hey, dude, what'd you get? Oh,
Troublemakers are not allowed in.
He's not a troublemaker, is it?
Yes,
Marco.
Barco? Barco is the meaning of a troublemaker.
He's a partner.
Wait,
hard off
Justin,
the
what
head,
did you
boys.
get?
Simon Bear Anderson into bowl.
How many of you know Simon Bear Anderson personally? Well, I certainly don't. Here he comes in the bowl.
Is this guy a bowler or better?
Run out chance. Another single taken off.
Are you going to ride the motorbike much?
No.
Why?
195 for 7. Simon Anderson with dumb medium pace comes in. Bended. And it's no run.
And what did you say his speed was?
The thumb as quick as medium pace.
I'd say medium.
Why didn't you go pace?
We-
Yeah, you freaking clipped that one, dude.
We just saw Brian Mash walking by. Classic former Panton character. Everyone hates him. Yes.
We'll just have a see who is in the commentary box tomorrow. There's the regulars, Chukka Wilson and Pieman. Heath George, Robin
Chukka
Doodle.
Wilson. Chukka Wilson.
Chukka Wilson.
Not
Pieman.
Chuck Wilson, Chukka Wilson.
Robin McDougall, Heath George, Rory Kavanagh, Jake and Jumpin Rushton. Which one's better, we're not sure. As Playway did the gully region and no run. Direct hit, they're always close. But not this one.
That was sure close. Fortunately, we don't have a third umpire.
If we had a third umpire, it would be us. And we'd give it out. Which Rushton is better? You can check on our polls. You can send in emails at channel8sports@hotmail.com. Which Rushton is better, Jonty or Jake? Now,
What about this guy?
Benjamin Smith.
No, it's Jackson! Woo!
Play away for one run down to the deeps.
Well, good. 200 must almost be up.
Yes, it will be, especially when one of our commentators goes down and gets a score update.
Looks like it's going to be fun, man.
It won't be Pieman this time.
We don't need to go get the score updates. Stop getting score updates. It just means that the door keeps opening and closing and it makes noise on the camera. Just leave it alone.
Well then, we're not going to have accurate
Trapped
score.
here for the rest of the day. If you want to leave, then leave. If you want to come in, then I'll have to decide whether you're in. But no score updates. Don't.
I'm gonna get my board and then I'm gonna come back and then
Daniel regulars are all around at the Crystal Church today. Crucial ball.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, now it's late.
Oh,
So what's this video gonna be after it's all done? What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it?
Copy it, sell it.
well, don't come back for an hour. Alright, there it is. What's the time now? I don't know. 5 o'clock. I'll be back right on 5:19. One more added to the score. Now I'd love to ask you, Heath, now, what is the key to left arm pace bowling? Because we saw Simon Anderson come on. What do you think he needs to do?
Just get it in the right spots, I guess. So, you're our bowling coach, so I think you should know.
Well, we all know Luke Bowling is the new bowling coach for the under 12s. Oh.
Who's the new bowling coach?
Luke Bowling, he's supposed new bowling coach for the under 12s.
Luke Bowling.
We'll have to get that confirmed though.
Well,
We think he's going to teach the under 12s the arch of spin and how to put it in the right areas. Dolls it in again. Only 2 people appeal that time, so I don't think the umpire will give that out. And they'll slowly, but surely.
And the question is, who is the better commentator? Pieman? Chukka.
Chukka Wilson. His name is Chukka Wilson. He was given that name at birth and his name lost because
Why Pieman?
it defended away to the onside for no run.
Yes, Yarrambat are playing quite well here. And as the heat gets hotter, you can only expect more runs to be made by these Yarrambatians.
And our French.
Poor camera work there.
And French cut almost to 2 now.
And that's the end of the over. So we're going to ask one of our panellists, Jumpin, right now a question. Now, Jumpin, you were part of a wooden spoon under 12s team. What do you think is the key to under 12s career? Because we've seen 2 approaches. We've seen the old under 12s approach where even though you've ever run a bowl, you completely play to win. And this year, of course, you're trying to develop a winning style, but it didn't work at all. What do you think is the key to under 12s career?
Having fun.
Having fun is Naughty Russian's view of under 12s cricket. Unfortunately, there aren't many of those watching the game today. They're at home preparing for next season. As Justen B kicks bowling now. The Marq professional television station, Channel 8. As
And there's one of our commentators who just answered.
Anderson bowls and it goes through to Duckworth. No run is added.
Come on, Chukka, start talking.
You lot were let in. I trusted you. Don't break that promise.
Do you trust me?
Anderson bowls and full delivery.
I remember watching him bowl down in the nursery units when I went to primary school.
Trey Wilson always goes to the nets. And Foley enters the ground for the 100th here today. Both our viewers must be thrilled. As Anderson bowls.